Hello, you are here because you feel pretty confident with converting decimals and fractions, but you know that you should probably do a little bit of extra practice before you go and take your quiz. So here we go. You should have your headphones in, and you should also have a whiteboard and a marker and stuff. First question, which decimal is equivalent to 1/8? So now I want you to pause the video, and I want you to try to solve it on your own first. All right, so you are playing the video. That means that if you look down on your whiteboard, that means that you have an answer and some work behind it. So let's take a look. First of all, is there an eighths place value? No. So I know that I need to divide inside, outside. Props to you, BTW, if you had this memorized. If you had this memorized, you can even fast forward through this. However, if you did not have it memorized, not the end of the world, but you have to divide. So I've got my division house. 1's on the inside, 8's on the outside. First off, I'm going to start with my 8 facts. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. All right. Do you see a 1 or anything less over here? Nope. I'm going to add my decimal and a 0. How about 10? Is there anything 10 or less over here? Yes, 8. 8 is first in line. 10 minus 8 is 2. I'm not done because I have not ended with the happy 0. So I'm going to bring 1 down and I get 20. All right, let's look back over. Do you see 20 or less? Right there, 16 is going to be our closest. 16 is second in line. 20 minus 16 is 4. Not done yet. Got to bring down another 0. All right, is there anything 40 or less? Yes, there is. I've got 40. 40 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th in line. And 40 minus 40 is a happy 0. So your answer was C. Again, if you just watched me do all that division and you were like, ugh, this is the worst, you could have had 1/8 memorized as 0.125. All right, next up, which fraction is equivalent to 0.06? Pause the video, pick your answer, pause. All right, if I was going to make you say this decimal out loud, remember, you're not going to look like a weirdo if you're just whispering to yourself while you're taking the quiz. It's so helpful to say it out loud. This says 0 and 6 hundredths. The reason I say hundredths is because it is in the hundredths place value. So looking over here, cross that off because that doesn't say 100. Cross that off because that doesn't say 100. My answer is A, 6 hundredths, 6 hundredths. All right, next one. Which equation is true? Pause the video now and show your work on your whiteboard. All right, if you're replaying the video, that means you got an answer, some work down on your board, and you're checking to see your work. All right, well, I got to go through each one of these to check to make sure they make sense. I'm going to say the decimal out loud. 1/10. Not that one. Let's try this one. 2 hundredths. 2. Not that one. 3 tenths. 3 tenths. All right, looks good. I'll put a little dot. 4 hundredths. 40 hundredths. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me say it out loud again. 4 hundredths. 40 hundredths. Not quite. The hundredths part was right, but the 4 part was wrong. C is your correct answer. All right, last one. It is the hardest one. As you can see, I put the answer choices into little boxes, just like how you see those questions on Power Test where you can click more than one answer. The question is identify each fraction pair that are equivalent. It means you can choose more than one. So pause the video now. All right, if you're back with me, that means that you might have even selected more than one answer and you showed your work on your whiteboard. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with the ones that I know. So I already have 1/2 memorized, so I'm going to start there. I have 1/2 memorized as 0.5. So 1 done. This is correct. 7/10. That's another easy one. 7/10, 7/10, because that 7 is in the tenths place value. I can see that really quickly. Those are equivalent. I'm going to jump over here, 1/4. That is also a fraction that is in your memorized fraction flashcards. So I have 1/4 memorized as being 0.25. So this is not a correct answer. All right, I'm down to the last 2. I don't have either of those memorized, but let's take a look at this 4/5 and 5/8. Let's start here, 4/5. You have to divide 4 on the inside, 5 on the outside. Do my 5 facts over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, do you see 4 or less over here? No. Gotta go up there. 40. 40 or less? Yes. I have exactly 40. 40 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in line. And 40 minus 40 is 0. So I got 0.8, 0.8. This is correct. All right, just one more. Wow, look how much time I saved having so many of those memorized, because if I had to do all this division, I would be so tired by now. All right, last one, we're on the 5/8. 5's on the inside, 8's on the outside. Oops, let me erase these. All right, I'll do my 8 facts over here. 8, 16, sorry, my handwriting is so messy. 32, 40, 48. Yeah, I'll do one more. I'll go to 56. Okay. Do you see 5 or less? No. So I'm going to do my decimal. 0. 50. Do you see 50 or less? Yes. 48. 48 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th in line. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at my answer choice. Do I even need to go any farther? Because is it matching yet? 0.6, 0.5? No. So I already know that that is the wrong answer. Look at that. Test taking strategies. But for those of you that really did actually maybe do all the long division, and just for you to know, the answer was 0.625. So those were your practice problems. Now would be a time to, maybe if you want to go through those flashcards a little bit more, but then you got to go over the sub, get your quiz. Good luck.